Abdurrahman from Too Old to Start here with another absolutely unedited, raw thoughts on the sugar diet and thoughts on my entry into Stool City. I've been trying to work this out. I'm crushing another bottle of water, so this is my second sugar water for the day. My hypothesis is that maybe I'm just not having enough sugar and I need to ramp my metabolism up, and so a very easy and affordable way is just sticking cubes of sugar in water and knocking it back. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do this. You don't need to go to Whole Foods or an expensive supermarket or buy expensive fruit. You can just stick some sugar cubes in water. And you know what I was laughing about with that? This whole sugar fasting thing, this is a conspiracy. I've got it. This is a conspiracy that some guy in Brazil laughing his head off in the sugar board. Literally, he's they fell for it. This guy just decided, you know what, everyone's been against sugar. You know what we need to do? We need to create a diet where everybody is going to jump on the train. Every fitness influencer, everyone's going to try it. Everyone's going to do it, and then we'll have our moment in the sun, and sugar sales will go up through the roof. I think that's what's happening. But the real talk on this from me with trying to work things out is that it's not sugar fasting, and this whole sugar diet is confused by a lot of people. I think a lot of people get very scared by sugar because we've been told that sugar is the enemy, but it's actually, sugar itself is not the enemy. It's the combination of sugar with things, namely fat, that is the enemy. So having sugar isn't a problem, having sweet things isn't a problem. What is the problem is having it with fat. So your perfect example is a donut. Are donuts healthy for you to stuff your face with? No, they're not. Everybody knows that. But is a banana or is a mango or is a mandarin healthy? Everybody also knows they are healthy, right? And sugar also comes from a plant, right? A sugar beet or a sugar cane, right? So it's a plant like everything else. God made it, Allah made it, and therefore, guess what? It's not going to be harmful for you to eat. But it seems that you don't even have to moderate your quantities in the same way when you're sugar fasting, if you do not combine it with fat. And this is the whole point of sugar fasting: is you're dropping out the fats completely, you're dropping out the protein completely, and you're dropping out you're dropping starches as much as you can. And that will vary for different people. Some people can get away with dates and bananas, other people don't seem to be able to. I've not had any problems so far with bananas. I thought I did, but it doesn't seem to have much effect on me. Haven't had any dates recently, just because they're quite difficult to find here in Dhaka. This whole thing is, I'm still stuck. I'm still frustrated that I'm not making progress, and I think that's because I'm just hopeful and desperately wanting to get the fat off me and get below this 55% metabolic shift line that I keep talking about, and get down to beneath 50%. And this is probably a natural reset of the body that we need to just go through. But I'm experimenting, and this is really just the short version of this video, other than telling the joke about the Brazilian sugar board, is to say, what's going to happen if I up the sugar? Is that what I need to do? Sugar water, honey water, I guess you can have maple syrup water. I've seen everybody talking about all of those. Agave, I think you call it. You could also perhaps try that. Syrups, I think other people are using in their drinks and in their water. Is it that I need to up the sugar? Is it that I need to up the sugar? I'm really interested if anyone else who's on this, who's not a sort of performance enhanced character, although their take is interesting, but just for the regular guys and girls out there, is this that we're not having enough sugar in it? Do you really need to up the sugar to get that metabolism pumping and pumping and pumping, and then sort of no matter what you eat, you're going to burn it? Or do I just need to be patient? And is this one of those stages in a diet phase where lots of people jump off the system and say, you know what, I didn't lose weight yesterday, I didn't lose weight the day before, this is broken, and then you go back to eating your usual way, which is what I've done so many times in my life, and then you scupper all of your results, and then you're back to square one sort of before you know it. This is the yo-yo effect. So I'm trying very much with this diet or this approach to stick to it. I actually like it, and one of the things I've not noticed very many talking about is I feel that my calibration with fullness is changing. I'm a guy who can eat and eat and eat and eat, and literally and eat some more. So that's not a problem. I love food and I don't have any problem eating. But what is seeming to happen as I'm having more and more fruit is that I'm realizing that actually when I'm full. And we have a thing in the Islamic tradition where the Prophet, peace be upon him, said that you should eat a third and and eat until your stomach is a third full, and have water for the rest of the third and leave a third empty. I've never really been able to